Yes, people, welcome to another Chelsea live stream. Chelsea have lost 1-0 away from home against Arsenal. Kai Havertz, out of all people, we had to witness him round the goalkeeper and score in the last second after a horrible performance. I don't know what that game was. I honestly don't know what that game was. That game was weird. I've even got Sindre managed to join. I don't know how Sindre is here. But yeah, I just don't know what to say, man. Alfred, we'll start with you. Obviously, you was pissed off. Let's hear it, man. What went wrong today?
Thank God, at least I don't have to just, go and do my own thing. I get to talk to you lads about this shit, get out my disappointment a bit after the game. Yeah, I'm fucking fuming. As I am so pissed off because the opportunity was there, man. Like they did not look like they wanted this the whole game. In my opinion, we looked like we wanted it more. It was there for the taking. You know, we didn't manage to get any goals. We couldn't get ourselves back in the game. And I was thinking towards the end of the game, you know what? It's gonna suck that we're gonna be eliminated, even with a 0-0 draw. But at least it's gonna be. I was gonna take a positive and say it's gonna be still a good result for the team, a good result for Rosinha coming to the Emirates, being eliminated but still not being beaten. But no, we couldn't even fucking have that. Because right at the end, look at the fucking minute of that goal. Are you kidding me? The last fucking act of this game was was an Arsenal goal. They didn't do anything almost all game. I seriously, lads, when we got to half time at 0-0, and I knew that we could bring on Palmer and Esteval, the feeling was there, man. I felt like we were going to do something. I felt like we were going to at least maybe take this to penalties. And no, in the end, again, could not even get a fucking draw in this tie. They win the game with their fucking annoying, shitty last kick of the game. And who did it have to be as well? Of all people,
Yeah,
Kai Havertz, who hasn't fucking even been in this team almost the entire season. Very unlucky, very frustrating. Yeah, man, it was there for the taking, but not to be. I guess I have to be a man and say congratulations, Arsenal. It sucks, but it is what it is. And also, on top of everything else, I don't know if you can see in the picture. I'm sure you can. I got Sun FC lads. Sun right in my eyes, just to make things even a little bit worse. Because I've got in this new house that I moved into, I've got these really stupid blinds instead of like a roller shutter, and
yeah,
as you can see, there's holes and shines right in my eyes. But enough from me,
yeah.
lads.
Let me just say a few things, guys. Let me say a few things. Everyone tuning in,
Go on, man.
it's the first time we've heard Alfred go on a Sindre rant, which is what we needed it for sure. Yeah, it was just a weird game. I mean, I understand what Liam was trying to do. Obviously, he wanted to stay in the game throughout the entire match and then push on towards the end. And it could have worked. Don't get me wrong, it could have worked if we had the right players. I mean, Garnacho, I don't know what's happened to him. Honestly, look, I don't want to blame Garnacho today. I don't want to blame him, but I'm just saying when he comes on, he doesn't look really fired up. He doesn't really look like he wants to take on his players. Esteval struggled, but I think the yellow card played a part. I saw a lot of Chelsea players not going into the second challenge because there was a lot of yellows. Can't remember on the top of my head everyone that's on the yellow, but the players that I saw around 60th minute, 65 minutes, these guys were on yellow cards. We weren't going into the tackles. Simple as. So it is difficult. Did you guys think we would score today?
Yes.
After seeing the 60 minutes, did you think we'll score?
No. Honestly, didn't.
Yeah, I don't think we'll score today. Yeah. So Sindre, I forgot to introduce you. Welcome, Sindre, back to the stream. It's the first time you've not been introduced in the first 2 minutes. I'm going to let you say your piece, of course. We've got 19 people tuned in. Please like the video. Let us know your thoughts on the game. What went wrong for you guys today? Let us know in the comments and we'll read it out.
Big up, big up.
Over to
Yeah.
you, man.
Like, honestly, like, I was surprised with the lineup, but
Yeah.
like, I would say this is the lineup we should have played if we were leading 3-2 in the first leg and coming into this game. This would have been the lineup we should have played. But to play that lineup, I don't know what he was doing playing Liam Delap as a right winger. I know he did it.
Yeah.
I know he has done it before at Hull when he was managing there and Delap was on loan at Hull. He played Delap as the right winger. But I would rather have Delap and João Pedro as a two like strikers and then have Gusto more as a bombing right wing back with Fofana covering him than playing Liam Delap as more of a right winger. Because he is not he didn't do shit in that game and he was struggling honestly against Hincapi, and like I would rather have him and João Pedro up against Gabriel and Saliba than João Pedro against Gabriel and Saliba on his own. So I don't know what he was doing with that. I like
it was weird. I thought I was seeing things. Liam Delap on the right side. I thought I was seeing things.
Nah, you won't, honestly. Like, I like the midfield three. It was a compact midfield with Santos, Enzo, and Caicedo. That's a really good all-around midfield. Can control a game and can wins a lot of duels and stuff like that. But other than that, we didn't create shit. Even though we had 14 shots in this game, 9 more than Arsenal. I think most of Arsenal's XG, I don't know, I don't look at XG that much, but I think most of it actually came after that shot, or the goal. I mean, but we didn't create anything, and I would say this is the first time I've actually been frustrated with Rosiner so far. I know it's 7 games, and now from him, but still. He could have went so. I know, and like you said, I agree with you. I know what he was doing with the tactics, trying to stay in the game. But Arsenal didn't cause us any problems in this game. I don't know if that's because of the formation tactics, but Arsenal didn't really have a lot of good shots on goal that Sanchez had to make a lot of saves. He didn't. He had some good ones. One parry that fell to Gabriel. Luckily, it was so hard that Gabriel couldn't control it. But honestly, that the tactics and lineup today was just wrong, and I would have loved to see the substitution even earlier.
What minute? What minute?
I would honestly would have done like what they did against West Ham, do it in 45th minute, like do something new to start the half, because that's when Arsenal aren't expecting something. I don't think Arsenal would have expected in the halftime talk to talk about Chelsea are going to make changes. Chelsea will come out completely different. And if we would have done that, we could have caught them off guard and maybe we could have scored a goal early in the second half. Because the longer into the second half we went, they knew we would bring on some players, attacking players in that game. Yeah. Because they know we are trailing, they know we need a goal, so they know what we will do. They know. So why don't just do it when they least expect it? Bring them on bring on Palmer, bring on Esteval. Do that in half time, and then see what can cause problems. And then, yeah, I'm just frustrating as hell because this is a game I was hoping we could win. And at least I would have loved a draw, because then we don't lose the game. But
I mean, we probably would have said, oh, we haven't beaten Arsenal.
yeah, we still haven't. But like, to just go, for me, we could have just not showed up today. Like, it didn't even matter that we played because we didn't do anything. Like we could have just it could have been a one-legged game for that matter because Arsenal were already through from minute 1 to minute 97,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and now I'm here at 23:11, 11 minutes past 23, talking about this instead of just I could have gone to bed 2 hours ago.
I'm not gonna go went back to work. I
You
got a
know,
lot of deadlines.
yeah, but like like I like I was interested with the lineup to see how it played. Um, for me, Kukurea isn't really left wing back, so that didn't work that well.
What was that? So was it Hato on the left and then Cucurella
Ha-
playing in front?
yeah, yeah. Maybe they switch it up a little bit sometimes, but from what I could see, it was more Kukurea as like a left wing back, more offensive, and then Hato as a left centre back. But Kukurea isn't a left wing back; he's a left back. He doesn't suit. He's not the Marcos Alonso, in my opinion. Like Alonso was a brilliant left wing back, but a terrible left back. Cucurella, in my opinion, is a brilliant left back, but a terrible left wing back. Like he can be in, he can invert or stuff like that, but he can, in my opinion, he cannot be a player that bombs up and downs like a wing back. He can do it as a left back, but not as a left wing back, if that even makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but
Alonso would have saved us today.
probably
He's a good right to be.
he would have shown up with a cracking volley from all the corners that they had to clear today and stuff like that. Nah, but honestly, I don't get why we cross the ball sometimes when we have the chance, because 90% of the time, João Pedro will not beat Saliba and Gabriel in a header, especially when he's all alone, and especially when it's Liam Delap taking the crosses from the right hand side.
That was so weird, bro.
Yeah,
That was so
so
weird.
so Rosina, take notes. Don't play Liam Delap as a right winger. Play him as a striker. I get it. We missed Pedro Neto today. We missed Rich James today. They weren't fully fit, which is
Someone needs to
sad.
ask him. Someone needs to ask him in the press conference. Why did they let play on the right side? 'Cause I don't know. I don't understand that.
Yeah, I hope someone does that, because like I know he has done it before.
Has he?
Yeah, when he was at Hull City, the lap was on loan from City when your senior was managing Hull, and he
Oh,
honestly
keeping your
played.
research like that.
Yeah,
Jeez.
I've just seen it before. Like after he became Chelsea manager, I've seen someone talk about it before, that Liam Delap actually played as a right winger under Rosinio. That maybe that's why, but it's a different thing to play in the Championship or League One. I don't know where they were playing at the time, than to play a semi-final of the League Cup against Arsenal. Like I said, I would rather play that 3-5-2 that we've played, that all the apps probably show that we played, with the lap and João Pedro as his two strikers.
Yeah, it wasn't that.
And
Yeah.
especially, I would rather have a Gusto cross it to João Pedro and lap with both of them in the box, because that would cause Saliba and Gabriel more problems, than rather having just João Pedro in there by himself. And he was okay today, in my opinion, João Pedro. He had some good touches and stuff like that, but we
Oh,
didn't
but he
really.
frustrated me, bro. You know which one frustrated me the most? You know which one? I mean, there was two things that frustrated me. One was one moment. Cole Palmer got into a nice spot. He saw Esteban run on the left. He gives that nice ball to Esteban. Who's in the way? João Pedro picks up the ball, holds it up,
Yeah, yeah,
loses
yeah,
it.
yeah.
That for me, not. I mean, look, I'm not saying that would have changed the game or anything, but I'm just saying the way the mood was going with the game, it just summed it up. We were not scoring. Like nothing was
Yeah.
clicking. Right. That was one, and I think his hold up play was good. I think he was very strong against Gabriel. I'll give him credit, but there was too many times where he held it for too long.
Yeah, that's
I mean, it's difficult. It's easy for me to look at it from TV and see, oh, look, there's someone there, of course. But he would know that, right? He's got the vision. He's not
yeah.
a shit player. You know what I'm saying? So it just wasn't his day. Alfred said 3-0 Chelsea. Sindri said 3-0 Chelsea.
I didn't say 3-0 Chelsea. I said 2-1 Chelsea.
What did Alfred say?
I don't think I did.
I don't think he did because he wasn't on the stream when we talked about it in the weekend. It was Yumi and Haas is also 2-1.
Yeah, but he did one in the previous one. I think he predicted it very early. I think.
I don't think he did that.
Well, to myself, I did. I was saying maybe like a 2-1, and we go to penalties or something.
Yeah, that was
But
actually
sorry,
what
and
I
we
said
win.
as
No, we
well.
would have won then. Hey,
No,
2-1.
2-1 we wouldn't have won. They were
We would-
3-2. They were 3-2 up. So if they because then it would maybe we would have won that, yes, because they were 3-2. No, it would have been 4-4.
It's extra time, bro.
It would have been 4-4. Sorry, I'm just tired now, so
Yeah,
my
that's so
my
good.
head is a completely different place. But
Guys, listen. I'm not even gonna waste your time at that, innit? So, is there anything that we want to speak about? Because this game really annoyed me. So,
yeah, I'm just mildly frustrated at the moment because I had hopes because I know the quality of the players. I know we could have beaten Arsenal, but I feel like there was, in my opinion, this is on Rosenior mostly. Like you can say the players didn't win and stuff like that, but the players tried to break down Arsenal a lot of times, but we just couldn't do it. And I feel most of the time it was also the tactics and the formation. It was the wrong players in the wrong positions at in the wrong setup at the time. We should have been more attacking. Like I get why you don't want to be more attacking, but if we were more attacking, we might have been trying to force more on Arsenal, and then we might have found a hole, and then we could have been more defensive afterwards later in the game because then we will at least have the goal. Maybe we can hold on to a 1-0 win, or maybe we can score another one and then hold on to a 2-1, 2-0 or 2-1 win, and then we had the upper hand. If we had gone 2-0 up, we would have the upper hand on Arsenal because then they have to push. They can't be defensive. They have to attack us.
You know
What
what makes it so frustrating about this game today as well is that we have seen other teams like Manchester United even frustrate this team and beat them. You know, we've
At the Emirates as well, I
yeah,
believe
yeah,
they were.
and so that's why I was, we've seen them recently get some results that were kind of pretty questionable about this Arsenal team, considering the season they've been having. And I thought, considering how our form has been in the last couple of games, and we needed to come back and win this game. I honestly thought it was there for the taking, and we just couldn't do it, man. I'm heartbroken. I'm frustrated, but I want to ask you guys a question. So now that Kai Havertz goal at the end, right? For you guys, did it bother you that we conceded that goal and lost, or did you just not really care because we were out anyway?
Yeah.
We didn't care. We were already out. Like the only thing it did was the icing on the cake. It sealed it for Arsenal completely because they knew we wouldn't score 2 goals in 20 seconds, or how long it was after kickoff. It was 5 seconds basically. So it was like just icing on the cake.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's okay. I understand why, but like if it was earlier in the game, I would have cared more. If that was like if this was been at the
Yeah.
time in the first half, not the second half, I would have cared a lot more than this, because then we have been terrible at defending, and we need to go for it even more. I agree with this, like, but can we talk about the referee? Like he was, in my opinion, he was not good today.
Bro, nothing was good today. The game wasn't good. The match wasn't good.
Yeah,
Arsenal wasn't good. Chelsea wasn't good. Referee wasn't good. VAR wasn't good. Nothing was
yeah.
good, bro. Bro, we wasted 180 minutes of our lives. Well, no, I'm so tired. We wasted 90 minutes of our life, guys.
I could have
Well,
stayed up gaming longer last night, but I wanted to go to sleep earlier so I could wake up for this game. And what for? You let me down, boys.
Oh.
Chelsea out of the cup like a tea bag.
It was a total 8 minutes at a time, so 98 minutes we wasted because it was 1 minute at a time in the first half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well, look,
yeah.
the only thing that makes me a tiny bit happy is that at least we get to come here one more time this season, at least in the league.
And lose again, you mean?
No,
No, if you like this, we should be better, man. We should be better.
Yeah.
I was
Hopefully-
expecting more from Arsenal.
Hopefully next time we can cost them the league and get some beautiful
Well,
revenge.
if we do that, that would absolutely be lovely. Because
Yes.
I don't want this team to win.
No, me either. But
I-
that's why a win today would have been
Yeah.
it would have been fantastic for our fans, for our team. Like
Well-
we would have just had the best bragging rights. It would have been fantastic to knock the mighty Arsenal out of a cup, especially at their ground. And again, it was there for the taking too, but we didn't capitalize. And shame. What a shame.
Will be interesting tomorrow to see who they face. And
Oh,
honestly, I
we
don't.
City, bro. We City.
Yeah, and I hope see this
Thank
get
them.
their form back together and actually demolish them in the final, because
Yeah.
I can't bear Arsenal winning another trophy with Arteta.
No, that would be terrible, and especially because they're still in every competition as well.
Yeah.
You know.
That's true.
Yeah. Well, guys, we'll wrap up here. I'm surprised we've done 22 minutes somehow
Yeah.
on a Tuesday night. But unfortunately,
I'm for
guys, it's not a winning mood for Chelsea fans. It's a loss, sadly.
Yeah.
Second loss of Liam's. 2 legs. He's lost both. I mean, this today should have been a draw, being honest. But yeah, Arsenal 1, Chelsea 0. I'm joined here with Sindri, Alfred, always supporting as always from different time zones, different continents. And we'll catch you guys soon. I think the next game is Wolves, and when we beat Wolves, everyone's gonna say we're back. Because I'm gonna put in the title, we're back.
Listen, that's a game that we have to win now. All right, at this point of the season, we cannot be dropping stupid points like that. They're at the bottom of the league, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so. But time to now we go for the league, go for top 4 and then the FA Cup as well.
Yeah. Hey, I'm not counting us out of the Champions League. Call me deluded. I will never count us out.
Yeah.
So.
All right, guys, we'll wrap up there. Everyone like the video, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys soon, man. Peace.
Peace, everyone.
Take care.
Thanks for joining.